Okay, so here we have, we're going to start row 23. So we're going to chain 2 and we're going to turn our work. I need to get okay, wait a minute. This blue needs to go that way. Alright. Alright, so we, in the second chain from the hook, we're going to put a falling leaf stitch in there. And then we need 5 blue, which I need to bring that blue up through here. Bring the white forward. Then we're going to carry this white with us. So there's 1. Two. 3. 4. And I said I needed 5, right? 5. This is the 5th one. And then I'm going to bring in the white. And we're going to carry this blue with us. So now I need 4 white. Alright. So there's 1. 2. 3. 4. So we're going to bring the blue up, but bring this white forward. And we need 3 blue next. There's 1. 2. 3. And bring up the white. And we need 4 white. Whoops. Starting out with a single and 2 doubles. There we go. So there's 1, 2, 3, and this is 4. I apologize for my voice, but I started a cold. So alright, now I need 5 blue. There's 3. 4. And now we'll bring the white back. Then put a white in here. And that is row 23. And row 24. We're going to chain 2 and turn our work. And then we're going to, in the second chain from the hook, we're going to put our falling leaf stitch in here. And then we're going to need to bring that blue up. Alright, and we need 1 blue next. And then we're going to white, and we need 4 white next. But we got to carry this blue with us. Don't want to forget to carry it. Okay, so there's 2. 3. 4. Now we're going to go to blue. Bring the white forward and go to the blue. and we need 1 blue. Back to the white, and now we need 4 white. That's 2. Three and 4. All right. Now we're back to blue, and we're going to do 1 blue. No, we're not. We're going to do 2 blue. Let's see, we have white, blue, but we have white, blue, 4, blue, 4. Yeah, 2 blue. And then we need 4 white. There's 3. And 4. And then we need 1 blue, which, let me bring this blue up here. It's no fun getting a cold, I'm telling you. Alright, now I need 4 white again. There's 4 white, and then we need a blue. A blue and a white. And that is the end of the row. That is row 24. And this is what it should look like thus far. Alright, so we're going to do row 25, and 25 is halfway through. We're almost halfway through this square. So we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. And in the second chain from the hook, put our falling leaf stitch in. This is the last time we're going to be doing this. And they need to go to blue. Alright. Alright, so we're going to, with the blue, and so we need a blue, one blue, go to white, and we need a white, and now we need to go back to our blue and put 3 blue in. So there's 1. 2. And 3. And now we're switching back to white. So we're going to put a white in here. And then we're going to switch back to blue. And we have 11 blues that we're going to do across here. So there's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. You don't want to pull this so that it starts bunching it up. Don't pull too hard. And if you think you've pulled it hard, then just pull it out a little bit. Alright, so we have 6, right? 1, 2, 3, yep. Seven. 8. 9. 10. 11. Okay, so we're going to switch over to white again on this one. And we are going to need one white. And switching to blue, we're going to need 3 blue. And now let's switch back to the white again. And we need a white in here. Oops. And then, uh-oh, I did not carry that. Hang on. We gotta carry that blue with us. Alright, and now the blue. We're back to a blue. And then the last one is a white. There we go. And now we are halfway through. And this is what it should look like halfway through. That's with row 25. And we will be back to start row 26. Okay, so row 26, we are going to start decreasing because this is like a square and it's 25 by 25. So we went through, there's 25 and 25 that way. So now we're going to start decreasing. In row 25, you should have 25 of these blocks or squares. So we're going to chain 1 and turn. And in the first 2, you're going to slip stitch. And this one, this is where you will start. In the third one, you will start your falling leaf stitch there. And so now you see the corner. The corner is going to start going this way now. Alright. Now we need to go to blue. And we need 1 blue. And then we need a white. Alright, and actually we need 4 white. So there's 1. 2. 3. and 4. Alright, now we're going to go back to a blue. And then we need 4 white again. So there's 1. 2. 3. And 4. And I did not carry that blue with me. Darn it. Sometimes it's like back there and bring this forward. There we go. Alright, I apologize. Let's see. We need to carry this with us. Alright, now we're going to go to the back to the blue. And then we have our 4 white, so now we need 2 blue. And we need to go back to the white. How did that one get mixed up? Bring that back. Alright, now we need 4 white. Make sure we carry this blue with us this time. There's 3. This comes forward. There we go, so we don't get them mixed up again. And now we need 1 blue again. And then we need the 4 white. Oh, wait a minute. Did I leave that behind again? Alright, so there's one. Two. Three. And here's four. Now we're going to bring this blue, bringing this blue in. And right here is the blue. And I'm going to put that blue in the back. And right here is the white, which is the last one. And then we're going to slip stitch to this stitch right here. Just slip stitch to that. And there's your other corner. So two corners have been formed. So there we go. That was row 26, and we will be doing decreasing throughout the rest of this project. So let's do it again in row 27. We're going to chain one and turn our work, and you're going to slip stitch in the first two stitches, and in the next one you're going to start your falling leaf stitch. Okay, and now we need 5 blue, which I need to bring that blue up. And the next stitch. The next 5 stitches are blue, carrying this white with us. So that's 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay, now we're going to need 4 whites, carrying this blue with us. So there's 1. 2. 3. 4. And then we bring back the blue, which we've got to bring that white forward first. And we need 3 blue. One. 2. 3. So we're going to bring the white back in. So now we have 4 white. So there's 1. 2. 3. 4. Bring the white forward, put a blue in, or no, I think it's 5 blue. It is, it's 5 blue, and the last white then. Alright, so there's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And we just need to put a weight in right here. So there's 1 weight, and then we're going to slip stitch to this stitch right here. As you can see, the sides are going up. You can see on that side, the sides are going up. And that was row 27. All right. We will be back for row 28. Okay, so we're going to chain 1 and turn. And we need to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches. Then we need to put a falling leaf stitch in the next stitch. And then get ready for the blue. And we need 4 blue. So there's 1. 2. 3. And 4. So 4 blue, 4 white. I got these 2 mixed up again. So now let's do 4 white while we're carrying this blue with us. There's 2. 3 and 4. And now we need 1 blue, and we'll go back to the white. And we need 2 white.
This is dangerous on old people. Somebody fall before they can have a mess.
Alright, now we need to go to the blue. And we need to put 1 blue in. And then we need 4 white. There's 1.
Huck, it says don't fall.
2.
Don't fall. No, I'm not planning on it, girl.
3 and 4. So let's go back to the blue. Let's see what.
No, that's pretty. That's an accordion.
Bring this blue through here. And we have 4 blue and a white left. Oh my goodness. It'd help if I carried this. Gotta carry that white with me. So there's 1. 2, 3, 4. And then we're just going to put this white in here, which is the last one. And we're going to slip stitch to this stitch right here. Alright. So there is row 28. Now I forgot to tell you that because we're decreasing, row 26 had 24 squares in it. Because we're decreasing by 1 every row. And so row 27 would have 23 squares and row 28 has 22 squares. So now we're getting less and less squares as well. So then 29, I'm going to chain 1 and turn. And then we're going to slip stitch in the next 2 stitches. And then we're going to start our falling leaf stitch in the next stitch with the white. And then we're going to switch to the blue, and in this row we need one blue, so one white, one blue. Switch back to the white, and we need one white. Switch back to the blue, and we need one blue. And then we're going to switch back to the white. We're going to need 4 white next. Make sure we carry this blue with us. So there's 1.
That was good. I had some warm boo-boos.
2.
Baby. I had some warm. You want to stay here? You better stay here. Yes, you better. Yes.
3.
Right up here. You can look out the door. See? That's what Bella used to do. Little Bella always looked out
4.
the door. Keep an eye for you.
And so we have the 4 white. Now I need a blue, white, blue, white,
Keep an eye out.
blue. So
My little baby died.
we're going to alternate until we get to the other 4 blue on the other side. As you notice, this mirrors each other. So the middle is totally different, but the sides mirror each other. It's interesting. Alright, so we're just going to alternate blues and whites until we get to the other side. So blue, white, and then now blue. And then now we need 4 white. So there's 1. Two. What did I do? That blue came up out of there. I don't. All right. So there's 3. And 4. And then we need to go back to the blue. And now we're going to alternate blue, white again until we get to the end. So there's the blue one. Now we need a white. Now we need a blue. And now the last stitch is white. So that's right here. And slip stitch to this first stitch here. And there it is. Alright, so that is row 29, and we have 21 blocks. You should have 21 blocks for that, or squares. Alright, and we will be back for row 30. Okay, so we are going to, we chain one and turn, and now we're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches. Why these stitches look different to me. Alright, here we go. And then we're going to put a falling leaf stitch in the next one. Alright, and I'm going to pull this forward and put the blue in. And it says that we need 2 blue, and go back to the white, and we should have 4 white. Hang on a second. So there's 2, 3, and 4. And now we're going back to the blue. Alright, now we got a blue and then 4 white. So we'll go back to 1 blue, back to the white, and now we need 4 white. So there's 1. Two. 3. 4. Go back to the blue, and we need a blue. And then we need to go back to the white. And we need 4 white. There's 2. Three. 4. And then we need to come back to the blue. And we need 2 blue and a white yet. Two blue and a white. And the last one is a white. And then we need to slip stitch into that stitch right there. And row 30 is completely finished. This is shaping up to be pretty good. Alright, we'll be back here in a minute. Okay, so we're chain 1 and turn for 31, row 31. And we're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches. And then do a falling leaf in the third one. And then we need to bring the blue, bring that white forward, and bring the blue in. And we need 6 blue. Alright, so there's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Now we need to go to 2 white. it was 6 blue, 2 white, a blue and 2 white. So we need 1 blue, and 2 white. And then there should be 6 blue and a white. Yep. So go back to our blue. And now we need 6 of these. So there's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. And we need to go to the white. And then we have 1 white here. Well, we don't need to go over that blue though. We're going to throw that blue in the back. Alright. Here we go. Get our white in. And then we're going to slip stitch right there. And that stitch. And there is row 31. Where did that? There it is. Alright, so we're going to mark off row 31. And 32 is next. Chain 1 and turn. And we're slip stitching in the first 2 stitches, putting the falling leaf in the next one. Alright, let's bring up the blue. And the blue, we need 5 blue. So that will be this one. Alright, so there's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. So I think it's 5 blue and, yeah, 6 white. And 5 blue and then a white. Okay, so now we're at white. And now we need 6 of these whites. So there is 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Now we're going toward the blue again, and we need 5 blues. So there's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Put that blue back there and bring in the white. And then this last one is a white. Right there. I'm going to slip stitch in this first stitch right here. And there you go. So that is row 31 we just finished. Where's that marker at? That was 32 we just finished, actually. Okay. What did I do with? There it is. Okay, that was row 32. Now we're going to do row 31, or 33. But yeah, we're going to go backwards. Alright, so we are going to chain 1 and turn. And so we're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches. Oops, just the first 2. And we're going to start the falling leaf stitch in the 3rd stitch. And then we're going to bring in the blue. And we need 2 blue. And 2 white. 2 blue, 2 white. And then we need a blue. And now we need 2 white again. Okay, we're going back to the blue, and we're going to put a blue in. And then we need 2 white again. And then we need a blue. And then it pretty much works backwards. Then 2 blue, and 2 white, 2 blue, and a white. So, yep. All right, because this image mirrors itself. So you can pretty much just look on the other side. If you're on the other side, the middle always is different, but the sides are mirroring itself. Let's see. So I need 2 white. And then 2 blue. And 1 white to finish it off. Slip stitch in this stitch right here, and there we go. And there you have it. That was 17 blocks, or 17 squares as well, which was row 33 with 17 squares. Each time we do a row, it goes down 1 square. So row 34, it will be 16 squares. Alright, so we're going to chain 1 and turn. And then we're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches. And then we're going to do our falling leaf stitch in the 3rd stitch to start this row. And then we're going to go right into the blue. It looks like we need 2 blue. one white, so we're going back to the blue, and we're going to do one blue, and then we got to go back to the white, and we're going to do 6 white. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to mirror backwards. So we're going to go 1 blue, 1 white, 2 blue, and a white. Alright. So 1 blue and 1 white. And now we need 2 blue. And a white, which we don't need to, hang on, I don't need that blue on there. Alright, and then we're going to slip stitch to here, and that row is done as well. Alright, so that is row 34. And then with 16 squares, and then 35 will be 15 squares. Alright, chaining 1 and turning. And we're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches. And then we're going to do our falling leaf stitch in the 3rd one. Well, but we need to pull that back and put a blue in here. And so we've got 1 blue is next. And then we need to bring in the white and do 2 white. And then bring our blue back. And then we need 1 blue and 2 white again. Alright, there's a blue, and now we need 2 white. And now we're going to bring the blue back in, and we're going to do 1 blue and 2 white again. Alright. And now I think it's going to mirror. It's going to be a blue, 2 white, a blue, and yeah. So here we go. 1 blue again. And 2 white. And then 1 blue and 1 white. And this last one is the white. And then we're going to slip stitch right here to this one. And there we go. So we are just about done with this. So row 35 is complete. And we will be back for row 36. Alright, so we are going to be doing number 30, row number 36. We're going to chain 1 and turn. And we're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches. And then do a falling leaf in the next one. And then we're going to bring up this blue. Pull back the white. Bring the blue up. And we are going to need 3 blue. Now there's 1. 2. And 3. Now we're going to bring back the white. And we need 2 white. Bring back the blue. And we need 2 blue. And then 2 white. And then 3 blue. And then we end with a white in the end. Right here. And then we're going to slip stitch into this stitch here. And there you go. There's row 36. Chain 1 and turn. That had 14 squares in it. So we're going to slip stitch in the first 2 for 37. And then start our falling leaf stitch in the 3rd. Alright. Bring the blue back. And we need 3 blue. Alright, and 2 white. Oh no. That was 1 white, not 2. 1 white. I was going to say, that wasn't making sense there for a minute. Alright. Alright, so now we need to go back to the blue. And we have 1 blue. Try it again. One blue, 1 white, and one blue, and one white. Alright, now we need 3 blue. Bring this forward so we don't get that tangled up. And it should be 3 blue and a white then. And 14 squares. I mean 13 squares, not 14. Alright, so then we're back to the whites, which we end with. This is the last one. Alright, and then we're going to slip stitch. Alright. Alright, so there it is. There's row 37 done. And now we're going to chain 1 and turn and do row 38. And we are going to slip stitch into the first 2 stitches. And then do falling leaf in the third one. And then we need to bring that blue up. Goodness gracious. Alright. Alright, we need 2 blue. And 1 white.
Hey, camera.
Vince, I'm videotaping.
Sorry.
1 white. 1 blue. And now we're down to 2 white. So we need 2 white. Alright, 2 white. And now we need blue, white, and then 2 blue and then a white. So now we need a blue. Hang on, that goes in the back. There's white. And then 2 blue. and then a white to end it with. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't want it, that blue to be stuck under there. Alright, we're going to slip stitch to this stitch, and row 38 is done. This is what it looks like thus far. So if you can see that, that's pretty cool. There we go. Alright, we will be back with row 39. Okay, row 39. We're going to chain 1 and turn. And we are going to slip stitch into the first 2 stitches and then do our falling leaf into the 3rd one. And this is a really easy row. Now we're going to turn into blue, and we're going to put 9 blue across there, and the last one will be white. So you're only going to have 11 squares in this one. Uh-oh. Be careful not to pull that up out of there. Alright. So there's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8 and 9. Alright, we change over to white. And I'm going to put the white in the last one. And we're going to slip stitch in that stitch. And we're going to chain 1 and turn. 39 is done. This is 40. We're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches. And put the falling leaf in the 3rd one, as usual. Alright, going into the blue. We are going to need 3 blue in this row. Carrying the white with us. Alright, there's 1. 2. 3, and now we need 2 blue. Wait a minute, that blue has to go in the back. That's all I need to do is tangle those two again. Alright. Alright, so we got 2 blue here. I mean 2 white. I meant 2 white. So we had 3 blue, 2 white. Now we're going back to blue. And we're going to do 3 blue again. There's 2. Three, and then we have to go to the white. And then put this white in this last stitch. And that should be 10 squares. Slip stitch to this. There we go. Alright, so that was row 40. Okay, and 41. So we're going to chain 1 and turn. And then we're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches. And in the 3rd stitch, put the falling leaf in. This is all closing up, closing in. To a corner. Alright, so now I need 1 blue. Put the blue in the back. I'm going to need 1 white. Pull the white forward, bring the blue in, and now I need 3 blue. Alright, there's 1. Two, and 3. And now we need a white. And bring that forward. And a blue. 1 blue. And then back to the white. And this is the last one as a white. And we'll slip stitch to that. And there we go. There's another row done. And that was row 41 with 9 squares. And row 42. We're going to chain 1 and turn. And we're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches, and like we normally do. And in the 3rd stitch, we're going to put that falling leaf stitch in. Alright, bring in the blue. And now we need 2 blue. So there's 1. And 2. Go back, 2 white. And 2 blue. Oh, come on. And then we need to go to the white and put the white in the last one. Slip stitch right there. Alright, so that was row 42 with 8 squares. And now row 43, chain 1 and turn. And we're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches. And then we're going to do our falling leaf in the 3rd stitch like we normally do. Alright. And then here comes the blue. And we need 5 blue. So we're going all the way across here with blues. So 5 blue and 1 white. So that's easy. It's white, 5 blue, 1 white at the end. So 5 blue in between the 2 whites. So there's 2. 3. 4. And 5. Alright. And the last stitch, of course, is white like we normally do. And then we're going to slip stitch to this stitch. And that is 42. Row 42 was 7 squares. No, that was 43 with 7 squares. 43. Alright, 44. Chain 1 and turn. So we're slip stitching in the first 2, and then we're doing our leaf in the 3rd one. Falling leaf in the 3rd one. And we need one blue, two white, and then one blue, one white, and that will end it. I need that one in the last stitch. Alright, and then slip stitch there, and row 44 is done with 6 squares. So the end of this is getting much easier. Much easier. So chain 1 and turn. We're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches. And then do our falling leaf stitch. And then we're going to bring up that blue. And now we're just going to do blue, white all the way across. So, here we go. There is a blue. And a white. A blue. I mean, that was the, yeah, here's the blue. And the last one's white, of course. Slip stitch there. Alright. So that was 45. With 5 squares. And 46. Chain 1 and turn. And we're going to slip stitch in the first 2. And then we're going to do our falling leaf stitch. And then we're going to bring up the blue. And we need to put 2 blue in. And when you come back over and get the white, and then we're going to put a white in, which is the last, which I don't need that. There we go. The last stitch. So that was easy. 4 stitches, and with the 2 blues in the middle. Alright, so now we're going to chain 1 and turn. We only have 3 more rows to go. And we are going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches. And then we're going to do our falling leaf in the third, like we normally do. And then we need a blue and a white, because we're only doing 3 squares this time. So this comes forward. So we just need 1 blue. There it is. And 1 white, which is the last one. This is 47 with 3 squares. And then we're slip stitch here. And that was the last row with the blue in it. Alright, so now we are going to, this is 48. We're just going to slip stitch up here. Right here we're going to do falling leaf in the white. And then right here in the white. And then slip stitch there. Chain 1 and turn. And then we're just going to do a slip stitch to the last one. This is the last one right here. So it's just 1 square. Slip stitch here. And we are finished. Can you believe it? Alright. So right there's our snowflake. I think these will work. Okay. Alright, so we'll be back to do the border of this. And I will see you then. Alright, let me take this. Alright, that's as far as it's going to go. So I wanted to show you how these are coming out. These are actually coming out in diamonds. And this is going to be a really neat. I thought it would come out as a square. I mean, you could see that it's not a very good square. See? But as a diamond, it's beautiful as a diamond. So these are going to be coming out as diamonds, and that's how we're going to sew them together. And I will show you how we'll be doing that. But this was a very good surprise, I thought. So anyway, we are going to put a border around this. Now I'm trying to at the top of this. There we go. I'm going to slip stitch there, and I'm going to try to work over these. I already sewed in the blue ones, so I'm going to try to work over the white ones. Let's see, get this where you could see. There we go. And I'm putting a let's see, let's put 2 half double crochets in that corner, and then I'm going to finish that corner when I come back. Okay, so then we're just going to put a half double crochet in every stitch. And then there's just 1 half double crochet here. And then we're back to the stitches again. So there's the 3 stitches there, and then this one here is just 1 stitch. And then you go to the next one, and there's 3 stitches there in this cluster. And then this one is just a 1 stitch. So every other one, you've got 3 stitches. And then there's a 1 stitch right there. So we'll just go all the way down with that until the corner, and I'll meet you down at the corner. Okay, so we are at the corner, and there's a stitch here at the side of this corner that you're going to put a stitch in there, and then right at the top of the corner you're going to put 2 half double crochets in there, chain 2, and 2 half double crochets. And then at the other side, of the corner here, there's just a 1 right there. So now you're going down this side, and you're going to see a lot of the half double or double crochets there. And we're doing half doubles. I don't know if I told you that. We are doing half doubles. So I put 2 in there, and then there's 1 here. And then there's another double crochet. So you put 2 in there. And then there's 1 right there. I don't know if you could see that. So 2, need to get some more yarn here. So we need 2 in here, and then 1 here, and then 2, and then 1, and then 2, and then 1. So you just keep doing that, and when you get around to your corners, remember it is 2 half double crochets, chain 2, and 2 half double crochet at the top of your corner, and you go all the way around like that. And I will see you at the end of this round. Okay, so we're at the we're around at the beginning. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put finish off this corner by putting 2 half double crochets in there, and then I'm gonna connect it with the half double crochet for that corner. Okay, so there is that. And I really like this blue. So let me see where we're going for this one. So we chain 1, and in the corner I'm putting 2 half double crochets in there again. And in the front loop only, I could get in there. In this front loop only, we're going to do half double crochets in every stitch around. And when you get to the corners, it is still 2 half double crochet, chain 2, 2 half double crochet. So that I will see you at the end of this round. Alright, so this is the last row, and we're going to chain 1, and actually we're going to turn it because this is actually going to be the front. We're just going to put 3 in this corner. We're going to put 3 single crochets in this corner, and then at the back back loop only, we're putting single crochets in the back loops only. This is the reason why I use the half double crochets, because you see the little design that it's making. I think that's pretty cool. So then whenever you get to the corners, you'll just put 3 single crochets in those corners, and then continue on in the back loops only, putting a single crochet in each stitch. And that will be the end of the border for this. And I will see you next week, or next Friday, for another snowflake. But I really hope that you enjoyed making this snowflake with me, and I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and bye bye now.